Hello and welcome back, everyone. I am ManicMink. This is Europa Universalis 4. When we last left off, not much was really happening, to be honest with you. Didn't really have any plans for what to do next, I suppose. Just kinda sitting, I guess. I don't know. I feel bad because it's like we've already kind of explored everything there is to explore with the new DLC in terms of playing as a Native American nation. And as such, I don't really know where to go from here, and I'm kind of, you know... I mean, I can keep doing stuff like this, but I think I'm more planning on wrapping up the series sometime soon, you know? Just for the sake of keeping it manageable to watch. And also, you know, I'm kind of getting bored. Kind of want to go and play another nation, or play another starting period, or start something else. So I'm not really sure what to do at the moment. I am still sick, as I'm sure you guys can tell, which is just exactly what I wanted, to be honest with you. Let's see where Miami is. Miami's there. Okay. Yeah, things are just kind of really slow going. There's not really much going on in terms of, really even anything I can do. I mean, I can just waste money and waste, whatever it is I'm talking about here. Invest in a new idea? Sure, why not? There we go. Full defensive ideas. Good for us. 'Cause yeah, we've already kind of passed the area where, you know, Native Americans would be interesting or at all different than, you know, someone else who would who we'd be playing in Europe, except for this is just a lot slower and less interesting, to be honest with you. So I'm thinking about wrapping this up. Probably be maybe at the end of this week of episodes. I don't know how to necessarily wrap it up, but you know, guess we'll figure something out. It's gonna be kind of an underwhelming ending, I suspect. Just because, you know, what else can I do? I mean, I can keep playing it, but I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me play for another 60 episodes. With basically nothing happening other than me slowly eating all the Native American tribes. It seems just kind of really dull. To me, at least. I don't know. I mean, maybe to you guys that's the greatest, most fun thing ever, but I somehow doubt that. May as well reduce inflation a bit. Let's recall you and then send... Oh, I gotta... wait for you to come back. Oh, no. Never mind. Alright, let's recall you. There we go. What? How is Hudson Bay still... Like, we control the most power in Hudson Bay. Trade value in node 0. Okay, yeah, I guess that's why, right? Is that what I'm reading right? Incoming 0. Yeah, so there's no money actually coming in or going out of there. That's interesting. Okay. So I guess we'll send you back to Mississippi River and Mexico. Send, collect from trade, you, yeah. So my overall impressions on, you know, on the Conquest of Paradise DLC, it's actually quite fun. It really makes playing a Native American a lot more enjoyable, a lot more dynamic. It gives you something to do. I don't know if anyone had played a Native American prior to this. I mean, any of you guys who are watching, I suppose. But there really isn't a lot to do. It's really slow. It was really just like, well, you sit here and then wait. until, you know, full annexation. Yeah, sure. You know, you just basically sit there and wait for, you know, hundreds of years until basically Europeans show up, and then you can start doing things because, you know, honestly, you can't get, you know, you can't get settlers, you can't get colonists, you can't get, you know, any sort of events happening. You basically can't do anything from the time you start until the time Europeans showed up. So I really like that this sort of allows you to, you know, expand a bit more, or, you know, do anything, I guess. I don't know. You know, I really, it's appreciated. I really appreciate that they've sort of... you know, that they've sort of created that dynamic where you can actually play as people you want to... Or, well, you can actually play as, I suppose, anybody, which I think is really good, because you don't get it that often. Playing as the native tribes, and it was basically just like, well, why bother? If, you know, it's not fun, it's not like I can do anything, so I may as well just not. Which is kind of, you know, I don't want to say sad, but it did kind of just take all the fun away from playing, you know, you can play whoever you want. Well, really, you can't, because, you know, natives are really boring. And I don't know, I would be very interested to see, I'd be really interested to see how or what they plan to do, as I zoom out here, with, like, Africa. Because Africa was another place where it was just really slow and really dull to play. And you go like, well, I want to know, you know, not I want to know, but you kind of want to play them. You know, you kind of go, well, I want to play somebody different, and it's like, well, why not just play Europeans, because they're the only ones that really matter, or maybe Eastern or Muslim tech groups. You know, everybody else kind of fell by the wayside, so it was a really good simulator for some things, but not so much for Native American tribes and African tribes and stuff like that, who, you know, really kind of operated a lot differently than, you know, than traditional Western governments and things like that. So yeah, I can barely breathe at the moment. I'm still sick. I got sick this weekend, sinus thing, and it's now Friday, but still sick. Not feeling too good. It's very fun. And by fun, I mean not at all fun. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm bothering with cardinals and stuff. But yeah, I do think it's quite an interesting sort of situation to go and be able to, you know, sort of revamp the colonization, revamp the whole westernization process, and, you know, just all of it. So I think they did quite a good job with it. I wish that there was, you know, a bit more to do now, but this is just... You'll have to excuse me, I'm drinking water to try and avoid a sore throat here. But... I don't know, I wish there was a bit more stuff to do sort of at the moment. Where's Pomo? Pomo. Oh, Pomo is there. Okay, yeah, you're being converted. I wish there was a bit more stuff to do, but, you know, it's hard. And I'm sorry, I know I sound gross. Oh, my sinuses are just filled with mucus. I'm like literally a creature made out of snot at this point. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you kind of wish there was more stuff to do. You kind of wish there was more, like, right now going on that I could participate in. But, I mean, the fact that there isn't a fault of, you know, the expansion. It's a fault of I'm now a Western nation in North America, and there's not really a lot I can do. Because it's basically like attack natives, and that's about it. Try and expand and stuff like that, but it's, you know, it's what happens when you're playing Russia as well, and you get to that state where you're just bigger and nasty. You're fat and sassy, and you can just kind of do whatever you want, and you're just like, oh, well, I'll just expand forever so that I get bigger and bigger. And then it's like, well, you know, that's kind of, ooh, it's a lot of gold. Do have a lot of inflation, though. I don't like that, but that's, I think, gold mines. Problems with that. So yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I enjoy it. I definitely think it's if you're going to be playing either a colonist or a colonial empire or a Native American tribe, I definitely think you should pick this up because it adds so. I mean, you guys saw the first few episodes were really great. Now, not so much, but the first ones were really good because they really sort of allowed you to, you know, they really sort of allowed you to continue on with, I don't want to say continue on with what you were doing, you know, they really kind of allowed you to, let's just send you here for right now. They really... What the hell am I trying to say? Words. Come on. You speak English, use your fucking words. They really allow you to do something. Do something. Wow, that was... Of all the things I could come up with, do something was the best of them. Fuck. They really allow you to sort of expand what you're able to do as a Native American tribe while you are just sort of waiting for, you know, the world to find you. It kind of gives them a sense of flavor and a sense of like, hey, there's a purpose for you being here, kind of thing, which is really nice. I quite like that, actually. Send you up there, we'll send you here. Because it's not something that you get unfortunately all too often when you're playing, at least in Europa, as the native tribes. It's kind of very slow and very boring. And there was never really anything to do, except for now there is. So, you know, I enjoy that. I really like that, I really like that, sort of situation. Where's Cheyenne? There, remove Cheyenne from the map will do. Allied with the Iroquois. That's okay. This is... Oh, Haida. That's a bit of land, actually. I have to get a boat. Units. Flight is my transport? There we go. 4... Yeah. And then we will recall you from here, and then when you get back, send to here. There we go. Gain more base tax, good. Declare, take Iowa. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I've enjoyed it so far. Were I to keep playing this, I'd probably do it on my own, and I'd just eat the rest of the Native American tribes, then set a goal for myself, like throw all of these continental, colonial guys off of the continent, you know. I don't know, something like that. It sounds a bit sort of vague and stupid when I say it, but you know, I think something like that would be, you know, it would be a fun exercise. God, I'm choking to death here. Come on. Come on, body, hold together. You gotta record. I think it would be a fun, I don't want to say exercise, but, you know, I think it would be an interesting sort of thing to do. It would be, it would actually be quite fun. It would just, you know, it would just be really dull and really boring because there's not a lot of stuff for you guys to watch. It's a lot of me sitting here and fast forwarding, which is kind of the problem of playing, in my opinion, a colonial nation that doesn't do a lot of work, you know, nearby. It's the same thing playing Spain. It's like, well, you're colonizing most everything, so there's really not a lot of action for you to get a, you know, be a part of. In my opinion, at least. I don't know. Other people might find it really fun. Personally, I find it quite boring. I am choking to death on my own mucus, which is the grossest thing ever. Of course, can't negotiate a peace with Cheyenne themselves. Iroquois, you are westernized, military tech level 13, which is actually better than mine. You actually have better tech than I do. But hopefully I have more troops in the area than you. Ooh, no, I don't. That's 36,000 troops. 20th, 25th. Damn it. They have 40,000 troops. Which I could have, I just haven't bothered to... Oh, fine. Alright, stop. Clear offer, suggest offer. At least Fox and Navajo is sovereign. No, I don't want to do that. That's stupid. That was very bad. They have a lot more troops than we do. Was not expecting this. Should have looked. Should have paid attention. Just didn't bother, to be honest with you. Offer tribute. Clear offer. See defeat. No, we don't really want to release anybody. I mean, maybe Fox. I'll release Fox. I don't know. I don't care. Basically, what it comes down to is I don't care. You guys can do whatever you want and chase me around. I don't mind. Let's build up to our force limit then. 822, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go 7, 8. I don't know. We'll just do that and see how we turn out. Oh, they're splitting their troops up to siege anyway, so we can take them pretty quickly. There we go. You guys are reinforcing. Not by a lot, but you are. I don't know, maybe a big war with the Iroquois will be my finale. I don't know, something like that maybe? Doesn't sound too bad, does it? And, alright, we'll grab that, we'll group all you together. And yeah, we'll do this war with the Iroquois, then we'll stop there, because they're the biggest power that we can reliably fight, to be honest with you. So, I'm ManicMink, this is Europa Universalis 4, we'll see you next time, take care.